June is Black Music Month. CSB TV celebrates Black music.
First question is, when was your first earliest memory of you realizing music was a talent of yours?
Oh, realizing that it was a talent. So like me personally realizing that it was a talent, or someone, not someone just telling me that is. And first of all, I have to do this because I like to make sure that people know who I am. And I'm pretty sure you'd introduce me, but I got to say it myself. I am Genine LaTrice Perez, and I love it when you say my whole name. So how about that? And so now back to your question, Casey. When I was a little girl singing in the choir, 3, 4, 5, somewhere around there, I knew that I could sing with, the church choir, with my family choir. But it wasn't until I was 12 years old and singing in a pageant that I really had a good understanding that, I could quite possibly do this.
What gave you the encouragement to record? Because it is a big step for many people to do it, to actually take the step to chase their dreams.
Oh, now that's a really good question. As far as the encouragement, because I've always, ever since that age of 12, I performed, just so many places, but always performing someone else's music. And my daughter passed the day before her 20th birthday, and she was my #1 fan. She absolutely loved when I would get on the stage and sing or sing to her. And so once she passed, I found strength in music like no other. And it was my, I'm not going to say losing her, but it was her passing that inspired me to record my own music.
Talk about I believe Living My Best Life was your first single. Talk about the production of that.
Ooh-wee. Okay, so that's really good. So on my first single, the first song that I recorded was Send the Rain. And I think and it was a tribute to my daughter, but more so it was a tribute to the people that helped me through my healing process with my daughter after she passed. And I did it in secret. I met with the producer that I had met like a year before that, and he had told me that anytime that you want to record, I'm here for you. And I was like, okay. And so I called him and I said, I think I'm ready to get into the studio. And he was like, come on, let's listen to some music and see what works best for you. And I did it in secret. I didn't tell my background singers. I didn't tell anybody in my band. I didn't tell my family, because I just really didn't know how it would go off. And so I did it, and it was such an amazing moment in my life to be behind the mic and actually singing something that belonged to me. I cried a lot. That was the longest session ever because of the tears, and he just said, sing through your pain and you'll be okay. So so that's that first song. And then after that, I waited a whole nother year, it seems like, to record Living My Best Life. And then after that, it was like bam, bam, bam. And then I finished the EP, but I didn't put it out until October 20. So that was 2019. I didn't put it out until October 2020.
I just got finished hearing It Takes Two. I first want to say thank you for bringing that sound back. I was like, man, I have to go listen to it again. That's how good it is. So what was the inspiration behind that song?
You know what? Everybody wants to blame somebody. It's the guys blaming the girls or the girls blaming the guys. And so many men fall into the category that it's your fault. And women, I just wanted them to know, hey, girlfriend, it could be your fault as well. And you need to accept your role and your responsibility in that situation. Whatever, it could be something major serious or just some sort of miscommunication that occurred within your relationship. And so I wanted everybody to know that if you're going to dive into a relationship, understand that it takes two in that. And you cannot just leave fault from a woman's perspective. You cannot just lay fault on the man himself. He could have been doing all, he could have been giving all, and for some reason you just woke up and had a bad day.
It's a great track. And the video that goes along with it is just as amazing.
Thank you.
Talk about Teen Tours Society Incorporation.
You know what? I wasn't even prepared, or thought, I didn't even know that you would be talking about my service work, my work for the community. Teen Tours has several umbrellas up under it. So the premise of the 501c3 started with Miss Teen Tours, which is a 6-month community service, character building, education enrichment, and culture awareness program, which started for little Black girls. And it was called Miss Black Teen Tours. But we, since then taken the word Black out, but we know what it's all about. Just because I wanted young ladies to know who they are, love on themselves, be aware about their community, have a good understanding that it is important to have a foundation built on education, and to know where you come from and take pride in that. So that's where Teen Tour Society got its first burst. And then under that umbrella also is the Arkansas Youth Leadership Initiative, which is a prevention program dealing with alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. And then OHTP, which is nearest and dearest to my heart, which is Olivia's Hope, Todd's Promise, which works with 18 to 25-year-olds about that, young people that are under the radar, young people that were kind of cast out or thrown away, or just because they did not pursue education, and they just once they turned 18, they wanted to get out of the house and live life, and realize that, hey, Bill's gonna kick you in your butt, or it's not gonna be as easy as you think it is, and because you didn't go to college, I ain't studying you. No, I do. I care about you, and I want you to know that you have a resource and you have people that are there to support you in your endeavors, and that can lead and guide you in the way that you need to go, if you so choose. But most importantly, that we love you, and you can be grown and you can think that you can make it, but when you realize that, hey, it ain't as easy as your mama and your daddy made it out to be, you still have resources, and our doors are never closed to you.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to surprise you some more. Are you, and I'm probably going to mispronounce this, are you still associated with Tendaji?
Tendaji. So you've been doing your research on me. Look at you now. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, Tendaji, which means making things happen, and it's an after-school program geared towards inner city young people. They do a wealth of other things as well, but the only program that I am a part of is the after school program where I teach literacy. So I'm the literacy coach.
Amazing. Thank you for your service. Is there any upcoming events or virtual events or anything that you're working on at the moment?
It's my birthday tomorrow. Hey!
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. I had a royal affair last year, fit for a queen, because that's what I am. But this year, I guess it's going to be a little low key. I'm going to do a virtual listening session online, but we're going to be planning some things, and we're shooting for February. We've got a, sneak peek. I said, you don't want to tell all your business and what you're going to do, but we're doing some writing so that we can come forth and bring magic to the people as it relates to It Takes Two, and working on some virtual shows in the future. But I want to perform in person. I'm tired of being virtual. So we're figuring out something there too. I've been discussing some things. But as far as the immediate future, no.
No, okay. And my last question for you, a little fun question. If you could collaborate with anyone on a project, whether they be dead or alive, doesn't matter, who would it be and why?
All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take these arms, I'll never use them. Oh, your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. Yeah, so Billie Holiday.
I thought
I had to
that
give it
was
to you though. A little bit. I had to give it a little bit to you.